our invention is a detection device that we place on the back windshield of a car, and the detection device helps detect bicyclists that are oncoming in the bicycle lane, and we use a beeping system to allow the device to tell the driver or any other passenger that a bike is oncoming and that you shouldn't open your door, and this is going to prevent car dooring, which is when the car door is opening and it hits a bike. The most fun part was really trial and error. We tested a lot of different sensors before we landed on an IR sensor here, and just testing it out and doing a lot of different trials and determining what would really work for us, and also being able to know that we're helping someone and actually doing this in a team aspect. And pretty much anything that we did for the last year was just a lot of fun because we really got a good chance to try new things that we never really usually do. The most challenging part was finding one sensor that we thought would really work. We tested a lot of different sensors, and a lot of them had pros and cons, but we found that with the IR sensor, the pros outweighed the cons, and it would help us do the job in the most efficient manner. We came up with our idea when we talked to a few corporate sponsors. Our corporate sponsors are S&P Capital IQ in New York City, and one of the members of their IQ lab actually got car doored a few years back, and she got hit when she was riding her bicycle in New York City. And when she was telling us about this, it really inspired us to come up with something that could help other bikers in cities like New York City, Chicago, where it's really populated. We really want to help them to make sure that they don't get injured and just overall increase the security and the safety around the city. Our team has many programmers and many people who are really willing to build and really get their hands-on experience. And so with that, we were able to balance it out with having a few people code for us with the invention. And then we had other people who were willing to build this scale model and also do trials and also just do different tests. We did a lot of tests with the car door and the different speed, and we also did tests with the bike to see how fast the average biker goes. And overall, there were a lot of different key skills that we pulled from every team member, and with that, we were able to create a final product using this help, the needs of everyone. The next steps, we really want to refine the product. So as of right now, we want to make sure that the product will only work when the car is parked and when the car is stationary. And another aspect is we want to be able to rotate this on different axes. So right now it will only rotate up and down. We want to be able to rotate it on the y-axis to really get a full scale and get a full range, so that when another passenger or another car driver is going to install this in their car, we want to make sure that they install it properly and that they're really getting the maximum use out of it.